Esther.
All right now.
Can I get a witness of Esther, the 4th chapter, in the book of Esther, the 4th chapter.
Yes.
And because this is, amen, my good friend, anniversary service, it will be, amen, properly to bring a message that fit her character.
All right, my
As
Lord.
she's standing
Amen.
for the people of God.
Amen.
Can I get a witness, somebody?
Yes.
Esther was one of those type of women that, amen, took chances.
Oh, yes.
She was a woman of God that put her life on the line for God's people. In spite of how things looked, in spite of how things came, but when things came to her, she took it to the heart. And she did not allow it to linger around and, amen, and spectate of it, amen, and allow it to get so late that it'll be too late to do something. But when it came to her attention, she acted right on it.
Yes.
That reminds me of my good friend, Pastor Carter.
All right.
Can I get a witness, somebody? Amen. When something comes to her attention, she acts right on it.
Yes.
It ain't always that you have to pray for something, amen, when you know that it's already God's will for you to do it. Oh, I can't get no help up in here. Can I get a witness, somebody? See, one thing you got to understand, when God anoints something, when God appoints something, it must come to pass. Look at somebody say it's coming to pass. It's coming to pass.
Yes, sir.
DeAndre, I want you to begin to read from me from, amen, chapter, amen, Esther, amen, the 4th chapter of Esther, and I want you to begin reading at verse 8.
Esther 4:8 says, also he gave him the copy of the writing of the decree that was given to Shushan to destroy them.
In other words, amen, what was passed down, what Esther had got her hands to was a contract to, amen, to which you call, amen, isolate, terminate, destroy, amen, to, amen, stop, amen, and put an end to God's people.
Yes. Come on.
It was a contract that was, amen, signed, sealed, amen, and somehow Esther got a copy of it.
Yes.
Read.
And it says, and give it to Shushan to destroy them, to show to Esther, and to declare it unto her, and to charge her that she would go to the king to make supplication unto him, and to make request before him for her people.
Now listen, amen, at that time, amen, didn't nobody knew that Esther was a Jew.
All right.
Oh, I can't get no help up in here. They didn't really know her identity. See, her first Shida. Oh, y'all ain't saying nothing. I can't get no help up in here. See, but then it came a time that Esther had to forget about what was, amen, and what is, and she had to take all that stuff off, or realizing, that, amen, she got to stay, for her people now. In other words, the light that she hid had to be exposed. Oh, everybody hear what I'm saying? See, there's some things, baby, you can't hide. See, it might be laid down for a while. It might be hidden for a while. But sooner or later, it's going to have to be exposed. Oh, can I get a witness, somebody? Look at your neighbor and say, guess what? That God is getting ready to call you. God is getting ready to chosen you. But now it's time now that you're going to have to come to the forefront. Look at your neighbor and say, be the front runner up. Do I have to be the front runner up? Oh, I can't get no help up in here. Read.
And Hatshepsut came and told Esther the words of Mordecai.
The words of Mordecai. Now remember now, I had, amen, brought this down, amen, back, amen, a while ago, amen, to, amen, different cities that I went in and preached. Amen. Mordecai is the young man, amen, that saw that God has anointed, amen, Saul to be king, amen, and the prophet went and told Saul, said, listen, amen, I want you to destroy everything. I don't want you to say nothing. But Saul went against God, and he took all the good stuff that God told him to kill, the infant, everything, the king and everything. But Saul did not do what God told him to do. So what Saul did, he took all the good stuff and he brought it back. And so when Samuel came, he said, what is that had done? And Saul went and told him, well, I obeyed the voice of God. And Saul said, I hear the blood ringing in my ear. And at that time the king of Apple was there. And Saul took the sword and shot his neck off. At that time his wife escaped and got away. And when she got away, she was pregnant.
All right. Yeah.
So Mordecai is the child that she was pregnant by. So when he grew with the mind of revenging.
Oh, Lord. My God.
Oh, yeah, I ain't saying that. That's why it's good to kill the root of something. Because if you don't kill the root of something, it'll come back to hunt you. Oh, can I get a witness of that? You remember how you used to beat up and used to beat up. And the bully would come around and beat you up. But as you got older, you realized you got bigger and stronger. And next down the road, you saw the bully. You said, pay back in the mother. Oh, y'all ain't saying that. Oh, I can't get that help up in here. You said, bully, don't you remember how you used to bully me? How you used to take my lunch? How you used to take my money? But I bet you can't do it now. Look at your neighbor and say, bully, where you at now? Me?
All the king's servants and the people of the king's providence do know that whatsoever, whether man or woman, shall come into the king unto the inner court, who is not called,
not invited,
All right.
there is
was not chosen.
Right.
Hello. Otherwise, it was custom. You cannot go into the king's chamber without permission from the king.
Amen. Hold it. Oh, glory.
Hello.
Right.
You know how you can just walk in that house nowadays and go in our refrigerator,
What you say?
jump in our car, and don't even ask us for a ride.
Okay.
Tell us where you want us to take you to.
Yes.
Back in those days, you couldn't do that.
No.
Hello. You couldn't come into the palace without permission.
Amen.
Oh, can I get a witness, somebody? See, but Esther didn't care. Hello, why? Because she had compassion for her people. That reminds me of Pastor Marjorie Carter. Y'all ain't saying nothing. She got compassion for what our Father house of prayer. Down here in Riviera Beach, Florida, she got compassion. Oh, can I get a witness, somebody? Y'all ain't saying nothing. If there's one sheep, she go to look for it. If one sheep leg broke, she trying to get it healed. Oh, can I get a witness, somebody? She's standing in the gap for our Father house of prayer. Oh, can I get a witness here? Oh, when things get rough, guess who's standing? Pastor Margie Carter. When folks get ugly, guess who's standing? Pastor Margie Carter. When folks walk out to me, guess who's here? Pastor Margie Carter. Oh, y'all ain't saying nothing. Why? Because she said, I got to stand. I got to be here. I got to open up these doors. Because somebody's looking for a place to come. Somebody's looking for a place a witness. She's a testimony. She's a romance. Can I get a witness here? She's an example. So we looked at Martha Connor and realized she's on the battlefield for the Lord. And she's not giving down. And she's not taking down. But she's just like Esther. When they came to Esther and told Esther what was going on, they say, Esther, oh Malachi, he's coming up against us. Can I get a witness here? So when they came to tell her, I believe tonight that Esther went into her chamber, put on the best perfume, put on the best garment, smell real good, dressed like a queen. Can I get a witness here? Even though she was the queen, but she had to have permission. Esther got to a place, she said, wait a minute, the only king I know is King Jesus. Can I get a witness here? Esther said, wait a minute, I know a man that'll never leave me. I know a man that'll never forsaken me. I know a man who won't let me down. I know a man who won't disappoint me. Look at your little say, neighbor. Say, get ready, get ready. God about to jump ship. How many know that God about to jump ship? Look at somebody and say, guess what? So Esther now went inside the king, in front of the king gate. They say, Esther, you just don't understand. You might lose your life. They didn't say might lose your life. They say you're going to lose your life because it's been custom. If it wasn't called, you'll lose your life. But Esther looked at her and said, let me tell you something. I'm not worried about myself. I'm not afraid what man's gonna do. I'm not worried to distract me down. Esther opened her mouth. Can I get a witness here? She said, if I perish, let me perish. Somebody tonight gotta have a wake-up call. God needs somebody that he can use for a vessel. We got any Esther's in here. Can I get a witness here? Somebody who forget about themselves. Somebody who looking over themselves and looking for Jesus. I'm gonna go around to the king's court. I'm gonna stand at the king gate. I'm gonna plead for my people life. I'm gonna reveal myself unto the king, y'all. Esther came down to the gate. Oh Lord, oh Lord, can I get a witness? Look at the little neighbor. She came down to the gate, and when she got there, can I get a witness here? They were looking for the king to send orders out to strike Esther down.